Brazil. They know now, almost for definite, there's no way back for Peru. Nothing they can do about Ronaldinho.
First time strikes again, Harry, just paying dividends. Ronaldinho again amongst the goals for Brazil. You've got to think, Harry, maybe thinking ahead to future drafts. Do you think that Brazil might be trying to just get hold of Ronaldinho immediately?
Well, maybe they bump him up, don't they, to a phase 2 player. At the finals, we'll have, 12 nations, so it'll be more of a stingy draft, if you will, as quality will go earlier on. So you'll have to go further down the depth chart to try and get some quality. And take a look at this. Brazil, both players, by the way, on a hat-trick. 2 goals from Jay Victor, 2 goals from Henriquinho.
I think someone will be trying to take the ball off the Canary with them home if it carries on like this.
The match ball's what's at stake, as well as that trophy. Peru have been pinned back. They've been nullified. They've been neutralized. And it'll be a Brazil free kick deep in deepest, darkest Peruvian territory. And credit to Thiago Alvarez as well, the coach, winning the Continental Championships for Mobile yesterday with Rentao and Juninho, and he looks dead set, dead certain to be behind João Victor and Henriquinho when they lift that trophy in a few moments' time. There's nothing Peru can do now. There's just simply not enough time left, Wes.
There simply isn't, and such is the mountain to climb. You know, it's very, very difficult, and that's an understatement. It is very, very difficult for Peru to get back into this, but you maybe feel as though the Peruvian energy and emotion, it was the adrenaline dump after that semi-final. I think they've almost played their final already, and as we said, this is a bit of a bonus game. I don't really think they're going to be too perturbed if Brazil take this one away, which it certainly looks like they're going to.
Certainly does. Still just over 15 in-game minutes to play. João Victor's going straight for goal, almost catching Peru off balance and off guard. And I think João Victor there going straight for goal tells me Henriquinho and Jay Victor will be battling for that match ball. They both want the hat-trick. They want to be the first one to score a hat-trick. A hat-trick in a final is, well, it's a very rare feat. And both Brazilians are primed and ready for a match ball. Perhaps both of them could take one home before the full-time whistle. Here come Peru, though, trying to get a consolation. Jan Koller is always dangerous. And it'll be a corner here. Flat towards the front post. It's been knocked on into a dangerous area, but only into the hands of Jay Victor. But now the question really begs, Wes, how far can Brazil go this year? They were runners-up in 2024. They came unstuck against Indonesia. And then the quarterfinals last year was a bit of a regression from them. They'll obviously want to be lifting that trophy at the World Cup finals.
Yeah, well, you'd certainly think that, again, form book suggests they'd be right at the favourites.
Oh, big read there from João Victor, and the advantage has been brought back. The referee not seeing enough of a clear opportunity. And I think maybe there's been a player sent off here. We'll get confirmation in a moment. No, escapes the red card.
I was going to say, it's not like Christian Romero. He's normally got a card in him.
Just had to get that in, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
It's a common misconception.
It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. sometimes you do have to take your charge where you can. It is a free kick to Brazil. Not long left on the clock, and not long left of this entire Continental Championship, Harry.
What routine is it here? Over the top towards João Victor. Has he stayed onside? He has! It's a hat-trick for João Victor! What a routine! Indisputable and somewhat inevitable. Brazil 6, Peru 1. The adrenaline dump of that semi-final, catching up to Peru. They were able to put on a brave face. It was 1-1 after the first leg, but the second leg belongs to one nation and one nation only. It is Brazil. And we'll ponder the question over the coming weeks as we approach the World Cup finals. How far can Brazil go? Can they lift the trophy that has eluded them over the last 2 years? In 2024, they made it to the Consol final, came home with a silver medal. In 2025, they made the Mobile final, came home with a silver medal. Is this the year, with an extra year of experience, with an extra year of cohesion between João Victor and Henriquinho, that Brazil can go the distance and bring that trophy home?
On the show, we've seen, Harry, all roads lead to yes.
We shouldn't be surprised, really. This is the #1 ranked team in the world we're watching. And they'll have another corner. But it really is a formality at this point. Sadly for Peru, they will fall in the final, but they surprised absolutely everyone. They surprised the entire continent. But they could not surprise Brazil. It was never in doubt. Your South America continental champions, Brazil. They've done the double. Mobile Consol champions of South America. And worthy champions at that.
Absolutely. The man on your screen repaid the faith shown in him by keeping him alongside Jay Victor. And boy, he came up trumps in the final, did Henriquinho. There were some key moments during all of these games. That scoop lob where it just took the goalkeeper out of it. It's very much, it's not just been Jay Victor, it's been a team performance and a team battle and a team victory all the way through.
As the celebrations begin, we can head over to the floor with your champions, Brazil.
O Brasil é campeão do FIFA Continental Championship 2026. Impressionante. Já garantido a vaga também na Copa do Mundo.
The
FIFA
slot on the
senhores,
World Cup
primeiro,
was already
parabéns.
secured, and now the
Brilhante que
title.
vocês
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Impressionante, e
Impressive
claro,
what you
tem
guys
minha
have
pergunta.
done here on the stage.
Depois de um primeiro jogo truncado,
After
pegado,
a
né?
first
1 a
hard
1,
game one,
aonde vocês acharam a
1-1,
brecha para, irmão,
where did you
abrir
guys
essa
find
porteira no
the
segundo
way
game? Qual foi a
to
diferença?
so many goals?
Acredito que a gente tava com
I
dois
believe
volantes no primeiro
that
jogo. Quando a gente soltou o MLG, a gente conseguiu ter mais volume de jogo, abrir mais ter mais infiltração com o
We had
centroavante.
the possibility
Aí
to
é
play
foda.
in the
E aí o
midfield
segundo jogo que
with the
aconteceu?
MLG players.
Desde a semifinal,
Since
eu
the
tô sofrendo muito com o delay
semi-final,
na segunda partida. Eu não sei porquê, mas eu tenho um atraso muito grande no segundo jogo
I
na volta.
I had some
E
problems
engraçado que foi a minha
with
melhor performance. Então,
delay,
essa é a
and
equipe...
I don't know why it make
não
me
só da
play
minha parte,
better.
mas todo
I
mundo
had
leva
some
muita
delay and played
resiliência.
better.
A gente sempre fala do Ayrton Senna da Uma Marcha, do rapaz que
We
ganhou
always say
as
about
Olimpíadas também,
Ayrton
pulou um
Senna
salto
story
absurdo.
when he
Então, assim,
won a
gente
race
é
with
muito
just
resiliente,
one
muito
gear
feliz
in
que
his cars, and I won
mudar
the delay.
o cenário e ser campeão.
And we
Bacana
want to go
demais.
to the World Cup and
Eu
be
quero
the
saber,
grand
Henriquinho,
champions.
como é que vocês
Henrique, I
atingiram
want to know
esse nível de
how have you guys
sintonia?
reached
Porque
this
se é pra defender,
high level
defende
of
junto.
synchrony
Tem sempre alguém na cobertura.
between you two?
Se é pra atacar, tem
If
sempre
we
alguém
need
na
to
sombra.
attack,
O que
everybody
vocês
is
estão
ready to
fazendo? Qual é o
attack.
segredo? Quero
We've
saber
had
o
to defend.
segredo.
You are guys ready to defend? You both guys are you guys ready?
Avaré, então
Alvarez
te trocar de lado aqui.
Alvarez fault.
Como é que você faz
Is
pra
the
essa galera
responsible.
atingir esse nível de
How do you
performance?
do
meu
it?
irmão?
Cara,
How do you
trabalhar com
do
eles é
it?
muito fácil, são muito talentosos.
They are very
então é só enxergar
talent.
um pouco o jogo de fora e falar, ó,
Where
faz
they
isso,
are
pronto,
big
eles fazem
talent,
da melhor forma
it's
possível.
easy.
Mérito total deles. São
All
os melhores
the
jogadores do mundo, na
honor
minha
to
opinião,
them.
E a gente conseguiu aí buscar esse
We were able to reach this result. It's Alvarez.
O que eu espero, o que eu posso
What can
esperar
I
do Brasil
expect
nessa Copa do Mundo FIFA
Brasil
O que
in
a
the
torcida pode esperar
in the
dessa
World Cup?
seleção que
What
tá
the
com a
crowd,
sintonia
the fans can
invejável?
expect?
Cara, pode esperar um Brasil
you
muito
guys.
forte, a gente favorita o título mesmo, a gente
We
vai pra
are
buscar o título,
the
tanto no mobile
title
quanto no
favorites.
console, acredito que no Rocket League também.
In Rocket
Então,
League
cara, pode esperar que a
also,
gente vai em busca desse título e
so
trazer aí a
the
primeiro
fans
título
can
do
wait for the
futebol na
title.
Copa
We
do
are
Mundo.
going to
Vamos,
this title.
time! Pode se
Let's
posicionar
go,
agora
team!
ali! No
Now
troféu,
you can go
eu convido
close to
Xande
the-
Teixeira,
to the trophy.
chefe
I invite
executivo
Xande
de
Teixeira,
Games e Esportes Eletrônicos do Rio de Janeiro.
Executive Chief
Xande, a
Esports
palavra é
of the city.
sua.
of Rio de Janeiro.
Boa noite, campeões também. Quero
Good
dizer que é um
evening,
prazer e uma
everybody.
honra
Good
pro
evening,
Rio de
champions.
Janeiro
It's an
receber os
honor to
melhores
Rio de
jogadores
Janeiro
do
to
continente
receive
de
the
futebol
best
e também de
players
esportes
in the
eletrônicos.
continent
Quero agradecer
to this
também à
event.
CBF e
I would
à
like
FIFA
to
por
thank
terem
you, CBF
confiado
and
no Rio de
FIFA
Janeiro essa missão incrível
for
de
trusting
receber mais
Rio
um
de Janeiro
grande
to
evento
receive
de
this
esporte
event.
eletrônico. Deu sorte ontem. Vamos
We
repetir
were
hoje
lucky
de novo.
yesterday
Aliás,
and
Ancelotti,
today
se
again.
cuida aí, porque o Avaré tá empilhando títulos por aqui.
Ancelotti,
Qualquer
be
coisa,
aware
o homem
because
tá
Avaré is
pra
winning a lot
subir.
of
Então tá na
titles.
hora, campeões.
Be
Tá na hora
aware,
de levantar o
Ancelotti.
troféu.
Vamos lá!
Parabéns.
Congratulations, champions.
Vai, Brasil!
Let's go, Brazil!
Campeão do FIFA Continental Championship
FIFA E-Continental
2026!
Championship 2026.
A
Champions.
seleção brasileira não perdoa!
Brazilian
Palma
national
mais
team
uma! A
don't
nação
have
verde e
mercy.
amarela vai
The
ao
yellow and green
Mundial!
nation is going to the World Cup.
Vamos!
Let's go!
Agradecer a
I
CBF,
would like to
Mount
thank you,
BTS
CBF, Mount
Brasil, a
Yates,
Prefeitura do Rio de
Brazil,
Janeiro,
the government
por realizar
of Rio
esse
de Janeiro
evento
to
incrível, já duas vezes
make
coroado com o
this
título de
event
brasileiro,
possible.
tanto no mobile
two
quanto no
titles for
console.
Brazil.
Por aqui
in
vamos
mobile
encerrando o
and
Casters
console
pela
e
última vez do
futebol.
dia.
For the last time today,
com
back to you,
vocês!
Casters.
Hey, thank you very much, Wars, holding it down on the stage there all day. He's been having fun, as have Brazil. Worthy champions in the end. Was it ever in doubt?
It wasn't in doubt. When it got towards the end, it was just, as you said, it was a victory parade. It was just them just styling out. It was aura points. And I have to just slightly correct Chandy Tejera, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to us. It wasn't by luck that they have won yesterday and today. It's by design. These guys are some of the premier esports athletes in the world, and they have shown it both in mobile and in console.
Yeah, it's no surprise that the reigning world champions in the 1v1 disciplines are both from Brazil. And we've seen Brazil reign supreme again. They will be joined by Peru at the World Cup thanks to their semi-final heroics against Argentina. But the only team we need to talk about from that final at the very least is Brazil. Let's take a look at some of their handiwork, Wes, because one of the most dominant second legs I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think that they got the bit between the teeth and they went to work. They went to work and they said, look, we don't just want to win just by 1 or 2. We want to go and make a statement. You heard it from their coach, Thiago. They believe that they are the clear and overwhelming favourites for the FIFA E World Cup. Now, I hasten to add, pretty sure there's a few nations who've already qualified who might want to tell them to just pump the brakes on that. Japan, always in control. Indonesia, always in control.
They knocked them out the last 2 years, don't
Exactly. You've then got Jordan, who have got their own perils. Peru, I'm sure, will take this away now and maybe just have a look and have a little bit of an inquest into how exactly it fell apart with the highlights that we're going to see, of course, is that it just got away from him in that second leg.
Indeed it did. I mean, it looked so promising for Peru. It was 1-1 after the first leg, and you're thinking, okay, this is the fire versus ice story we were expecting, but in the end, fire always melts ice.
Yeah, that's it. He's literally, Brazil certainly took a flamethrower to Peru in the end. They very much just set a light to that final, every bit of fire. They fed off the crowd in that arena. There's no doubt about it. You saw when they equalised in that first leg that they kind of tried to calm everybody down. Actually, they needed the opposite. They needed the fire. They needed the energy, and they delivered.
Well, finally, let's see these highlights then. Come on, because we can talk a big talk about how Brazil turned up to that second leg, but it's better we just see the handiwork. I mean, a hat-trick in the final from João Victor in the second leg is something to be spoken about. Peru obviously were rattled early on, weren't they, by Brazil in that first leg. They actually had to come from behind to try and get anything out of that first leg. But it's the aggregate score that matters most. And all of this hard work that we're going to see from their first leg antics, except, excuse me, they scored first, didn't they?
They did. They went ahead, which was